to talk about the German brokerage industry right at the moment. I was wondering if you could go into some detail about some of the key trends affecting this market.
Well, I would see three main trends for the German market. This is first of all the globalization in which we are, meaning the brokers some years ago did just focus on the German market, maybe also Europe, and nowadays they're also going for the whole Asia-Pacific region. They are trading in South America, even Africa. So this is first trend I see, and of course the globalization leads to a global competition, and that leads for me to the second trend, which is the strive for efficiency amongst the brokers. So they use more and more automation in the processes. They use more and more electronic tools to support the front office trading activities, algorithms, basket trading, things like that. Also smart order routing. And last but not least, with the strive for efficiency, it leads at the end ultimately to the consolidation in the market, because it's up to size then if you want to realize cost of scale. And we still face in the market a lot of cooperation between the market participants, but also mergers and acquisitions, like the talks between Deutsche Börse and NYSE Euronext.
How about the growth of electronic trading in Central and Eastern Europe? How is that impacting the business models there?
Well, in general, the Eastern European markets are increasing their importance drastically in the last years. They've managed very well. They did a lot of IPOs, a lot of privatization in the market, and now these markets are on the radar of all the big players around the world. And what we see there is an increasing east direction electronic order flow. And for the Eastern European market participants, it means they have to improve their systems, their services they're offering, and we're helping doing that. So with all the solutions we provide to the market participants.
So how about, some of the challenges that market participants face in taking advantage of some of these developments in Central and Eastern Europe?
It's in general the connectivity, the access to those Eastern European markets. In the last years we have increased drastically the number of brokers which can receive electronic order flow by using our network. The Xetra system and UTP are rolled out in Eastern Europe. Warsaw Stock Exchange, for example, next year will move to UTP platform. Prague and Budapest will be on Xetra. This will ease the connectivity a little bit, but nowadays if a broker decides to become a member of Prague Stock Exchange or Budapest, he's facing a painful process, because it's costly and it's also taking a lot of time to connect to those markets and to build up their own infrastructure. We are helping there, of course, with our application service provisioning model for the market connectivity, but yet if somebody decides to do it on its own, it's still challenging.
So in light of these developments, how is Frankfurt evolving as a financial center in Europe?
Well, of course, we try, like Vienna, to be a sort of gateway for the Eastern European markets. We in SunGard do a lot of business development in those markets. I'm particularly in charge of Poland and Hungary. I'm constantly there to help the market participants to improve their systems and to catch up with the pace of the market. And yeah, well, that's where we are the gateway to Eastern Europe, and where we have built some strong ties with the market participants over there.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.